guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I created a really pretty fall look for you using the brand new Lorac Pro Mega. This is a gorgeous palette. I love this. The shadows were beautiful to work with today. I am going to do an in-depth review and swatch for you after this, but I wanted to go ahead and film a makeup tutorial using it just so I could see how the shadows apply to the face. I'm really satisfied with this look. I think it looks really great. So if you're interested in how I got this look, please keep watching. Hi guys, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. I'm going to start out today with the face. So I'm going to go through step by step and show you what I do to achieve a really nice complexion. So I went ahead and pulled my hair out of my face just to get it out of the way. I don't want to get any foundation in it. So let's go ahead and start off with primer. Today we're going to be using the Benefit POREfessional primer. I like to apply this in my T-zone area. I have some larger pores and it just helps smooth everything out. I like to smooth it and kind of press it into my pores. It just helps it sit on the skin better. Just work that into your skin. Today for foundation, I'm going to be trying out the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the Dewy and Smooth edition. I've never tried this before. I just picked it up today. This is for normal to dry skin. I myself have very dry skin, so I hope that this works out well. I got it at Target and it was $4.99, which I think is a really good price, and it has pretty good reviews, so I hope this works out well. Okay, so I like to apply my foundation directly to the center of my face and then blend out, because generally the center of the face is where I have the most discoloration. So just apply some on the bottom of my beauty blender and begin to work it into the skin. Okay, so I applied my foundation all over my face. I blended it in with a damp beauty blender. I think it looks really nice. It gave me a sheer to medium coverage. I did build it up a little bit here in the cheek and chin area because I had some discoloration. So we're gonna go ahead and go in with some concealer on some problem areas as well as some under the eye concealer, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I did a little spot concealing. Let's go ahead and move on to the under eye concealer. I'm gonna be using my current favorite, the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair. So I like to apply my concealer right in my under eye area, and I take it into my tear duct because I'm pretty blue underneath there. And this stuff you really don't need a lot of. It's very pigmented. To blend out my concealer, I'm going to be going back in with my dampened beauty blender. And whenever I'm working with concealer, I like to press it into the skin. I don't smear it, I press. So I use like a bouncing motion, and for me that gives me the most coverage and blends it out the best. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and set the face. Today I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite setting powder, which is the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. So what I like to do when I'm using my setting powder is I like to just put some in the lid, and then I will take my same dampened beauty blender and I load it up pretty well with the powder. And then what I like to do is, first off, I like to make sure that I don't have any creases. If I do, I go ahead and buff them out. And then I take the beauty blender and press that powder in. Really press it in. Okay, to dust away my powder, I'm going to be going in with a Sonia Kashuk brush. So I just very lightly dust this away. Then what I like to do after I've kind of wiped away everything is I just kind of take my brush and press it into the skin. Anywhere that maybe gets a little shiny during the day, which for me is right here and then right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and get them out of the way so that I can know exactly how much bronzer, blush, and highlighter I wanna put on after I get my eyeshadow done. Today we're gonna be using, again, the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Today I'm so excited we're gonna be using the brand new Lorac Mega Pro eyeshadow palette. I went to Ulta this morning bright and early when they released this. I was the very first person outside of the doors spying it through the glass, and I was the first one to pick it up off the shelf, and I grabbed it and got out of there because this is all I needed. And I'm so excited that I have it. The first 2 years it sold out before I could get one, so this is my very first time having one of the Mega Pros, and I am just over the moon. I'm really excited to try it out. So hopefully the shadows are as good as I think they're gonna be, and we'll definitely see today because I'm gonna be using it for my entire eye look. The first shade that I'm gonna put on my lid is Crepe. This is a nice cream matte eyeshadow. I'm gonna place it from my crease up to my brow bone to kind of help things blend out when I apply my transition colors. The next shade that we're gonna go in with is Toffee, and I'm gonna put this directly in my crease up towards my brow bone. Next, I'm gonna go in with Maple. We are still using all matte shades out of the palette. I'm going to be applying Maple directly into my crease with a Japanesque 836 brush, very similar to a MAC 217. Using the same Japanesque brush, I'm going to go ahead and go into the color Bark. It is the shade directly to the right of Maple. It's just a darker brown, and I'm only going to put this right in the outer third of my eye. Today I'm going to be applying the color Bellini, which is one of the shimmery shades from the palette, all over my lid. And I'm just going to press it on. I'm going to go back in with my Japanesque brush, which is already dirtied up, so we're going to keep using it. And I'm going to mix the two shades Maple and Bark together. And I'm going to place this brush directly in my crease and just rock it back and forth. Okay, I gave my brush a tiny spritz with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to go in with the color Snow, which is like a very bright white shimmery color, and I'm just going to put this on the inner part of the lid and blend it back into that Bellini shade. Now what I want to do, now that I've added some dimension into the inner part of my lid with that light snow shade, is I want to add just a little tiny bit of a darker shade right here on the outer edge of my eye. We do have a darker shade through the crease already, but I want to give a little bit more depth here. To do that, I'm using the same Japanesque brush, and I'm dipping it into the shade to the right of Bellini called Brown Sugar. It's a nice, deep, rich brown that has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And I'm just going to barely place this on the outer edge. Just ever so slightly blending it in towards that Bellini shade. The first shade I'm going to apply to my lower lash line is that toffee shade that I had used through the crease as my transition shade. And once you've got your toffee shade on, I'm going to go back in with a mixture of maple and bark. Now I'm going to go in with just the color bark, and I'm going to focus that right here on the outer third of my eye to blend it into this dark color up here. Okay, I finished up the lower lash line. I just took the same shades that I used on the upper lid through the crease and mimicked that same thing on my lower lash line. I'm now going to go ahead and go in with Snow, a mixture of Snow and Bellini. I'm going to spritz my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and take it into the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so the eyes are done. I'm going to go ahead and go in with a little tiny thin line just along my lashes with black liquid eyeliner to make my lashes look a little bit darker and fuller before I apply my mascara and falsies. Okay, now that I have my black liquid eyeliner on, I'm not going to wing it today. I'm just going to leave it this shape. I'm going to go in with the black matte shade out of the Lorac palette just to set it down so that it's not shiny. Okay, so we have the eyeliner set. I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara and falsies off camera, and then I'll be right back with you. We'll move on to bronzer, blush, highlighter, and finish off with the lips. Okay, so I am done with my eyes. Off camera, I put on Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, all-time favorite mascara. I use it all the time. And the falsies that I have on today are the Ardell Wispies. So we're gonna go straight into bronzer. Today I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I like to apply my bronzer on my cheeks, up through my temple. Okay, bronzer's done. I want to go ahead and do my lips really fast, and then we are going to put on some blush. Today for lip liner, I'm going to be using MAC Soar Lip Pencil. Okay, so I'm done lining my lips. I'm going to go ahead and apply my lip color, and if I need to come back on with a liner to even things out, I will. Today for my lip color, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Jolt in the color Berry Naughty 35. Today for blush, I'm going to be using the Balm Hot Mama. Now it's time to go in with some highlight. I'm going to be using my all-time favorite highlighter today, Champagne Pop. And I'm going to apply it using my e.l.f. blush brush. This is my most favorite highlighting brush. Okay guys, so that is step by step how you achieve this look. As I said in the intro, I am really impressed with this palette. It was $59. You can get it at Ulta. Get it before it sells out. I know in the past 2 years that they've done these palettes, they sell out fairly quickly, so I give it 2 really big thumbs up, and I'm really happy with this look. I think it's a really nice neutral eye with a little bit of a smoky twist with a bright lip. I really like it. It's pretty easy to achieve, and I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.